This code lists a smattering of funny little sayings. I could add more by adding new lines. The goal is to output one of these statements at random, adding another dynamic element to a web page. These are called fortune cookies, though they have nothing to do with the web page cookies. They need not be sayings either. They could be images or sounds or any type of media presented on a web page in a random fashion. These 3 lines of code do the work. The number of elements in the array, the number of sayings, is obtained here. This value is used to generate a random number between 0 and 1 less than the value. Remember, arrays start their index at 0 unless built otherwise. Finally, this line pulls out the random pithy saying, the words of wisdom. And here is the output. Refresh to see a new saying, though depending on the random number generated, you may see the same text again. You could hold these items in a plain text file, which the code could read. This way you can easily add to the list without having to modify the code. But PHP code is a plain text file, so I have a better proposal. This is the same code configured as an include file. It's just PHP that outputs the text. No HTML above or below or included in the string. The code's purpose is to generate a random wisdom tidbit, the fortune cookie. Here's the code's output, but it's not part of a web page. It's just plain text. For my sites, I often include such code as shown here. You see a lot of HTML. The PHP is only one line, cuddled by informative comments. Here's the output. This could be one of several web pages that employ the PHP include file. It can be done now that the code is created standalone. For this challenge, modify the original code presented in this video. Start with it as a base. But instead of outputting one random string, you must output 2. Ensure that the 2 strings aren't identical, so your code must concoct some method to generate 2 random values within a range, but not have them be equal. That's enough hints. When you're done, check your solution against mine, provided in the exercise files.